What's up, YouTube? Shawn DaGamer here, and if I sound like I'm under the weather, it's because I am. So I wasn't going to record anything, but I decided at the last second, like 2 hours before Raw, I didn't want to leave you guys with nothing on Monday. So a couple of stories happened over the weekend, a little bit beforehand. You probably already heard this stuff. I just want to talk about it a little bit. Like I said, a little Raw discussion before actual Raw. One thing I do want to mention for all you Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle fans out there, if you don't know, I am running a contest to give you God Leader accounts. First place gets the account of their choosing. They get to choose between either a Broly account with a fresh start or a Super Vegito account with a fresh start. So go look for that video on the channel. It'll probably be in the end card of this video as well. So if you're going to stick around for the whole video, I don't know how long this is going to be. I'm just going to talk until I can't anymore, or I don't see anything else interesting I want to talk about. So let's get started. While I'm looking for some interesting WWE articles, let's talk about the latest in the TNA's financial situations and things like that. So if you all are keeping up to date, Billy Corgan lost his lawsuit. That was essentially, to sum things up to his lamest terms, Billy Corgan was pretty much trying to get his money back while at the same time trying to keep TNA from being able to keep selling off certain aspects of the company, like the library or shares and things like that. He lost that lawsuit, so TNA can freely sell anything in the library or anything that they want or deem necessary if they want to. So that's kind of a bad thing at this point, but it's whatever. TNA is so like I don't know what to say about TNA right now. I haven't really watched the in-ring product other than like the little Matt Hardy things, and maybe I'll watch some of the match, like a Damian Sandow match every now and then or something like that. But I'm not like an avid TNA watcher anymore. I apologize for that. Let me put that on silent. But yeah, TNA right now is in a sad way. Hopefully they can get their stuff together by this time next year if they're still around. Let's see. There was a leaked picture, so slight spoilers of the Roadblock. They're bringing it back. As I guess they're calling it Roadblock Into the Line, and the speculated main event for that card is going to be Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns. I don't really care. I don't see Roman Reigns walking out of that. My real question is, what happened to the United States title? Is he going in trying to win both titles? Has he lost the title by this point? Or whatever. So that's the rumored, main event for that card. Also, a little bit other speculations. We might get a little bit of truth to this tonight on Raw. I am recording this, I should have said this earlier, November 7th, 2016. But the final member of Team Raw's singles team might end up being Sami Zayn and not Seth Rollins. So we might see some type of Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins match in the upcoming future. So be on the lookout for that. I really want to see something like that happening. So that's really interesting. What else? What else is there? A couple of other interesting articles. I see something about Finn Balor possibly returning to that Roadblock. Don't even believe anything like that. He probably come in to make an appearance, and he'll probably come in, make an appearance, say hey, give it like a little injury update or something like that. But nothing too major. What are some other quick little side notes? WWE still trying to get Ronda Rousey for the WrestleMania 33, so they're still trying to do that. I mean, there's a couple of big things, like the 205 Live show and a couple of other things. I'm just trying to look and see if there's anything really, really major that should be noted. I don't think there was anything really, really major that happened over the weekend. There was a fight between Jericho and Sin Cara. Apparently, that's kind of weird. Let's look at this report. Give me a second as it pulls up. This should be an interesting report. Hearing backstage that in the overseas activities, they are in Scotland and the overseas right now. So I don't know if Raw is going to be live or pre-taped tonight. So I'm not sure. That should be interesting to see. So yeah, they're talking about the fight. This is just like that's a report that happened. Let's go back. Jericho versus Sin Cara. There's a new Sin Cara. I forgot who's playing the new Sin Cara in WWE. Is there an update? Yes, there is a update on this. Let's see what they're saying about this. They say cancelled. Raw cancelled in Scotland. Hold on, I had to read that wrong. I had read that wrong. Come on now, load up. I don't really have any filler conversation while things load right now because my head is everywhere right now. I have what is this? What did I get? Because I have like a cold. So I got some Jim Beam bourbon whiskey shots. I bought like 3 or 4 of those to try to open me up really, really quickly. Daytime cold medicine and some medicinal. Yeah, so whew, your boy's on cloud 9 right now. So here we go. Yeah, earlier today it was reported Hunico. That's who they got. Hunico. Jericho and Sin Cara had words which led to Sin Cara striking first and Jericho biting before the two were pulled apart. What? Who got bit? Was Jericho biting people now? Okay. According to the report from Fightful.com, a source noted that Jericho was basically, there was a pop-up. Basically, where was I? Basically asking to get punched. Okay. So I guess he was trying to pull a JBL and, Hunico wasn't having it. Alright. Yeah, because if you don't know the whole thing about the Sin Cara that we have now, it's not like the original Sin Cara that came from Mexico and things like that. So, just in case you guys weren't aware on that situation. So that's kind of interesting. Jericho and Sin Cara getting into a little tussle. Who do you guys think will win that, Jericho or Sin Cara? Hunico? I'll give it to Jericho. Jericho has so many gimmicks on him at one time. He can always just pull something out his arse, and Oh, so I think Raw is pre-taped tonight because it says spoilers. Y'all want some spoilers? I don't want spoilers. Does it really matter? Raw's 3 hours. I should help you guys out. No. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, if I sound like ass, it's because I feel like ass right now. So I'm trying to re-roll on Dokkan and things like that. But I think the real thing that I kind of want to point out is the cruiserweights and them getting their own show. 205 Live is going to be an hour-long show that is tentatively scheduled to. Oh my god. I'm trying to use my own words and try to sound smart. The show is going to air at the end of the month, and it's going to be following SmackDown Live. It's going to be an hour-long program. And my question is, can we please take them off Raw altogether? Please just take them off Raw altogether. Because if anything Kevin Dunn can touch will be demolished. Kevin Dunn just doesn't like the cruiserweights. It's one of those things where Kevin Dunn and Triple H, they keep butting heads. They don't like each other. Reportedly or allegedly. So it's just like anything that, come on now. Anything Triple H has made work, Kevin Dunn is sequentially destroying if it's going to Raw. That's why I feel like anything at this point, like superstars and things like that, Samoa Joe, There is speculation that Survivor Series Samoa Joe is going to be the one to come up. And, well, it's not speculation. It's just ideas running around the internet. I can't remember where I heard that idea from first. It might have been What Culture. It might have been Gorowick. It might have been, I don't remember. I'm so out of it right now. My head, I have so many chemicals in my brain right now. I don't know what's going on. So, 205 Live. You have your new champion, Brian Kendricks, which I think was a knee-jerk reaction. I promise you, like, if the cruiserweights, let's say if the cruiserweight division was an extra title on NXT, nobody would have a problem with TJ Perkins being champion, because he would have more story, more development. Even if the cruiserweight title was on SmackDown, he would have probably got a lot more development, a lot more fan connection. So, effectively, I don't blame TJ Perkins for his downfall as champion, his first reign. I feel like he'll get it back in the future once 205 Live actually starts jumping off and things like that. But I feel like I'm going to do like a kind of like how, if you guys listen to the Solid Monster podcast, I might do a similar thing where, like, over the past like 10 weeks, he's been like listing off his favorite promos of all time. I want to like do a weekly countdown of superstars I think are going to be great or break through that glass ceiling in 2018. I'm gonna call it, like, if you guys watch PWR show, I know I keep referencing all these things, but all these things are linked down in the description below. Like Damian Nelson has like his what does he call him? His damn it. But, you know, anyway, David Hero has his super friends. I want to have, like, since I call myself the quote unquote prophet, I want to have my chosen ones, my chosen prospects or something like that. So, but I feel like to bring this all full circle, I think 205 Live is going to be a great launching point for certain stars like Tozawa, Gallagher, but especially Cedric Alexander, who I feel like will be Cruiserweight Champion before WrestleMania 33. Or if not before, that will be his time, unless Zack Sabre Jr. or Kota Ibushi does something miraculous. And now, since they're on the network, they have their own show on the network and they're not being forced on Raw or SmackDown, I feel like they can be a little bit more lenient with that. So, but if they don't sound like at least a part-time contract with WWE, I feel like Cedric Alexander will capture the purple belt on 205 Live around WrestleMania, before WrestleMania 33, if not on that event. But Raw tonight, let's talk about a little bit of Raw stuff. Let me see. I'm gonna get the spoilers because I'm not gonna lie. Raw has been a struggle even for me over the past few weeks. So let me see if Raw is even worth watching. Because let's be honest, Love and Hip Hop Reunion is on tonight, and a lot of shade was thrown. Like, it was a kind of tame season, but a lot of shade was thrown. So, you know, it's gonna be fun to watch. Come on, let me get these spoilers. Because most of the time when they go overseas, the shows are like taped because of time differences, of course, like that. So hopefully it'll be loading up now. Yep, here we go. Let's see. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Yep, it's worth it. It's worth it just because of this. Have they really been holding out? Let's just say what? That's not even right. That's not even right. Are you serious? So, somebody's debuting in the Cruiserweight division. I'm like giving you guys all kinds of sound effects and things like that. What is this? What is this picture I'm seeing? Ooh, what? That's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, I think Raw might be worth a watch. Raw might be worth a watch. Let's see. Yada, yada, yada. Let's see. Somebody's making a debut. Sami Zayn versus Rusev. The winner will... Oh, shit. I was right. Put Sami Zayn on. Spoilers. Sami Zayn versus Rusev. They're gonna have a match. The Shining Stars versus Golden Truth. La 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 la. Oh, they announced the women's SmackDown team. I mean, the women's Raw Survivor Series team. So that's kind of interesting. And there's going to be a main event. Kevin Owens wins the main events against Rollins. Strowman. Whoop. Spoilers. I'm just reading. Oh God, I caught myself. There's more people in that match. So I think Raw, just depending on how the show actually flows, it looks decent. I'm not gonna say it's a full watch, but there's a couple of things that you probably want to look out for. And with that being said, I almost spoiled a few things, so let me stop talking now. Whew. Remember, the Dokkan Battle Contest ends tomorrow, Election Day. Please go out and vote. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for, but there is a right and wrong decision. There's one blatantly right choice and one blatantly wrong choice. No matter how you feel about both candidates, there's definitely one person that should not be in office. So, with all that being said, everything linked in the description down below. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. If you want to keep in contact with me off of the YouTube, subscribe if you have not already. Share the video out with your friends. And liking always shows your support. With all that being said, I'm about to go pass out after I edit this. I am Shawn DaGamer, and I am out of here.